If you're stuck between 235 and 250 pounds, in this video, I'm gonna pull back the curtain and show you exactly how to lose the 30 to 40 pounds to get your confidence back, to regain your energy all in the next 90 days with the Peak Performance Blueprint without having to starve yourself, spending hours in the gym, or actually killing your social life. Now, by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what it looks like to get back down to 200, 205, 210 without having that stubborn belly fat stick around anymore. And I don't wanna hear the fact I don't wanna get too skinny, because I'm gonna teach you how to stay strong, to get lean, to look the way that you want to look. Even with having a full-time career and having a family, I do this every day for guys. I'm gonna help you. How to feel and train like an athlete again, even though it's been years, without busting up your knees, your hips, and your back. Most importantly, stop second guessing yourself. You're gonna know exactly what to do to get results. So in short, I'm gonna show you the exact system that I use with my current guys who are in the program, how to get down to 240 to 200 pounds without having to sacrifice time and energy with their family and in the gym. Now, just so I don't waste your time and you don't waste mine, this is for people who used to have it, but life got busy and you fell off. You're tired of just talking about the glory days of when you used to weigh 200 pounds and you actually wanna make it your reality again. You're ready to start feeling confident again? You wanna be able to take your shirt off and feel good? You're in the right place. But if you're looking for a quick fix, some type of magic pill or some 30-day cleanse, I'll go ahead and tell you I'm not your dude. So if you're not ready to take ownership and take responsibility of whose problem it actually is, then I can't even help you. But if you want some help, you don't have to have it all figured out. But if you want some help, keep watching the video. But here's the truth, guys. Most that are 240 pounds, right now, you know that you need to change, but you always go back to what you're familiar with, what you did in high school, what worked in the past. You try cutting out your carbs. You try to run a little bit more. You're doing what worked in your 20s, when you were in high school, when you had the glory days, but none of it sticks. And it seems like you wake up, one day you look in the mirror and you see a totally different guy. You used to be an athlete. You used to think like one, look like one, and you were one. But unfortunately now you're soft, you're tired, and you're not motivated, although you feel like you should be because you know what you're capable of. And it probably went something like this. You put on an outfit or a polo or some type of shirt that you used to like to wear and it didn't fit right. It was too tight in all the wrong places. Whenever you sit down, you can feel your stomach over your waist. You've been avoiding the photos. And worst of all, you don't feel like you're the leader in your family anymore because you're not proud of who you see. Just like Justin, when he came to us, he was 240 pounds and he was fat. He was exhausted, he was embarrassed, he was doing all this research, he wasn't sure what he should be doing. But now he's been putting in the work. He didn't even really know when I challenged him that he could get down to 205. He wanted to settle for 220 because he didn't want to look too skinny. He's feeling like an athlete again. He's outside playing with his kids, and my man is about to hit 200 pounds. Don't take it from me. Hear what he had to say.
It's insane to think about. So my son, 5 years old, he weighs 46 pounds, lost the equivalent of him, like off of my body. I no longer struggle to run. In all honesty, if I was to go out and do like a 15-mile run right now, it's no longer something that's not imaginable. Like it's something that I know I could do fairly comfortably and like a solid time.
And brother, I've done this long enough. The reason you're stuck is because most fitness advice doesn't speak to you. You've got a job, you've got a family, you've probably got a couple of injuries or something that keeps flaring up anytime you start training hard again. You can't train like a 21-year-old anymore and just eat chicken and rice. You don't need more effort, guys. You just need to have a plan that actually fits your lifestyle. So why is it that I have had success with people? Why does it actually work, right? Well, number one, because it's built for you. The guy who's 240 pounds and wants to feel like themselves again. It's tailored to you. And we do that in 4 different pillars. Pillar number 1 is custom programming. We do not throw random workouts at you. We're building a training plan based on your body, your schedule, the time that you have available, and what's actually gonna make you feel strong again. No more joint pain, no more burnout, just strength, endurance, and confidence is the only thing I care about. Pillar number 2, the old big daddy, nutrition. I'm not gonna give you a meal plan. I'm going to teach you how to make effective habit changes step by step that'll gradually build on itself. And this is how you win over time versus the all or nothing approach. And you can see here in our program, you can see guys over and over again, their trend numbers are going down week after week because it's a science. Now, you don't wanna have to do math on your plate every single time. I get that and I know that. So I'm gonna teach you how to eat for performance without having to give up the foods that you love. You're gonna learn how to use fat as fuel for your workouts and for your energy system. Now you already know this, but most people fail because of their lack of consistency. And pillar number 3 is huge because it is accountability and it's support from someone who freaking knows what they're doing. This guy. And most guys fail because they're trying to do it alone. In our community, you're gonna get expert guidance, and most importantly, you're gonna get a clear direction of what you should be doing. And here, we're gonna hold you to the higher standard of the self that you want. You tell me you wanna accomplish something, that's you investing into your commitment to yourself. I hold you to the standard that you want to become. Most people aren't ready for that, but if you want to become this guy, and you get some accountability to it, Guess who's gonna hold your feet to the fire saying, hey, this is what we're after. It doesn't mean that you have to go from here to there. We still follow the step-by-step process, but we see the progress, and guess what happens when you start to see results? You feel good. You're building momentum, and momentum will strive on that. You will feel good from it. Just like my man Carl. He started working so much and his fitness had fallen off. He started drinking more alcohol. He didn't feel like himself anymore, but he's got his mojo back now. He had his anniversary coming up, and he wanted to feel good on that date because I asked him, do you even feel like the same guy that you were when you stepped on the altar? And he said no. And he wanted to make that his reality again. Don't take it from me, take it from Carl. Hear what he had to say.
It was interesting because I don't think I really knew what I was trying to achieve. I think I was just trying to figure. I think I had too much going on in my head. I couldn't piece it together. And your body getting together. Your body doesn't get together if your mind's not right. You know, when I used to program and write, a lot of it was just due to where I was athletically. Very, very strong, very well conditioned. I was extremely lean. So I was able to do a lot. You know, when I would try to get back into it, you know, back then I was 210, 205. You know, when I first got to Texas, I was like 270. You know, now I'm struggling at 24 because my knees hurt so bad, you know, because I'm so heavy. I felt like I left a lot of things on the table out there. And I was struggling with that really bad. When you hit me with that 30 days liquid calories, that was a real challenge for me, obviously, you know, having been drinking so heavy. When I actually finished that 30 days, feeling good, my skin cleared up, you know, my body looked completely different. My mind was a lot clearer. That was the game changer for me. And that's when I was like, you know what, I'm like, I can actually have a little more freedom now from, yes. Yeah, it was.
Your sleep was a big thing. Pretty inspiring, right? So listen, mindset and ownership is pillar number 4. 240 didn't just happen by accident. It happened over time. And the only way out of it is by taking full ownership. Of course, I'm gonna help you rewire your habits, rewire your identity, and how you think about fitness. This is not about getting skinny, boy. It's about becoming the man that you know that you're capable of being. Most guys think dropping 30, 40 pounds means nothing but cardio and they're gonna be miserable. Bland food, no fun. They're gonna hate working out, and that's why they fail. What I have found over and over to be successful is to find a system and a structure that actually fits your life. You don't have to suffer, but you do have to commit to making small, subtle changes. So I want you to imagine to yourself, what would it actually feel like to see 205? Not just once, but every single week. Whenever you wake up and you look in the mirror, you start to feel like that guy again. You're seeing the progress. Imagine your wife noticing, your kids bragging on you, your coworkers asking, dude, what are you doing? Imagine walking into the gym, your home gym, your corporate office, wherever it is you're working out, and having a plan and knowing exactly what to do. You walk in feeling like an athlete, and you walk out never questioning if what you did was the best thing that you could be doing for today. Just like Joseph, he's in the best shape of his life. Don't take it from me, hear from him.
He does a very good job of knowing where you are and then caring about where you are and then getting you to the next level. And he cares a lot about that, but he also will push you at the same time. I'm in the best shape of my life.
And this is exactly what we do for guys over and over and over again using the peak performance blueprint. So if you're sitting at 240 and you're tired of talking about the glory days, this is your opportunity. We'll build the training plan, we'll map out the nutrition strategy, the accountability system. All that you have to do is be willing to put one foot in front of the other. So your first step, click the link down below to book your call. We'll talk about where you're at, where you're trying to go, what's holding you back, and if we're even a good fit together. And at this point in time, you're faced at a fork in the road. You've got two choices. You can continue to go on this path where you've probably built up a couple of momentum, you've lost a couple of pounds, but you already know where this road goes. You fall off. Over here, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but you cannot see it because you only have to put one foot in front of the other. But once you get back here, the mountains and the glory days aren't just a reality of the past, they're your reality right now. So you can go this way, or you can go this way with a proven system, results over and over again, and join a community of men who are doing the same thing. And finally, feeling strong, feeling confident, and feeling like the leader in their homes again. And most importantly, they feel like they are in control of their health. If you're ready to make the change, book the call, and I'll see you there.